Which of the following would, if it were true, best account for the brazenness with which the partner accounts, in turn, for his actions? We see the brazenness referenced in the first paragraph. The essence of the story is exemplified by the blatant discrepancy between the character of the storyteller and the message of his story. In the prologue of the tale, the partner clearly admits that he preaches for nothing but the greed of gain. Ironically, however, the partner condemns the very same vice that he lives by, as he proclaims, "Avarice is the theme that I employ in all my sermons to make the people free in giving pennies, especially to me." Thus, covetousness is both the substance of his sermons as well as the mechanism upon which he thrives. So the question is, which of the following could give us a potential reason for why he is so brazen about the truth of his actions, that he preaches against covetousness, but he himself is covetous. He tells people, and maybe even pardons them for it, that the love of money is the root of all evil that we have seen here, but he himself covets money. He desires money. So let's look at the options. A says, the partner's actions are characterized by his vindictiveness. This is directly contradictory to the passage. We can see this from the third paragraph. With respect to the partner's character, had he been truly vindictive, he would not have admitted his own greed at all. So this is the opposite. To say that his actions are characterized by his vindictiveness is the opposite of the reason that is required. If he were vindictive, then he would not be so brazen in talking about his actions. So A is incorrect. Option B says the partner's psychology is defined by his unyielding love of money, love for money. This is a direct reference from the passage. This is from the fifth paragraph, the last one, that is, the psychology of the partner is defined by his unyielding love of money. That said, this defines his psychology. It doesn't define the reason for his actions, doesn't define the reason why he so blatantly or brazenly talks about his actions, about the discrepancy between what he preaches and what he himself does. So B is incorrect. It is not a valid answer because it does not answer the question. Option C tells us, though the pardoner is not a dissembler, he is very much a master of deception. This is self-contradictory. We see the reference here. In this regard, one can argue that although the pardoner is evil, he is not a dissembler. So to say that he is not a dissembler, that is quite true. But a dissembler is a person who is deceptive, who is lying, who uses lies to achieve his or her objectives. To say then, if he is not a dissembler, he is very much a master of deception, self-contradictory. He is not a dissembler, but he uses dissemblance, or he is not deceptive, but he is a master of deception. No point towards that, completely illogical. So C is incorrect. Option D says the partner has awareness of his own characteristic immorality. This is true. It's a reference from the fifth paragraph, and it is a valid answer. We see it here. The psychology of the partner is defined by his unyielding love of money. So this defines why he has greed, and this defines why he does what he does. Preaches that greed for money, especially for money, is a bad thing, while he himself is greedy for money. But then it is stated, he confesses that his morals are distorted when he states, I can denounce indeed the very vice I practice, which is greed. Yet his impurity is not so much a result of his sins as it is a result of his reluctance to change his ways. So he is so brazenly open about his actions, in all probability, because he is aware that he is characteristically evil or immoral. So he confesses that his morals are distorted. He knows that he is immoral. He knows that his morals are distorted. In all probability, that is the reason why he is so open about his actions. So D is a valid choice. We can infer it from the passage. That is the correct answer.